What's going on YouTube? Today we're taking a look at the latest generation of BuzzTV's portable dongles. This is the old VidStick Plus, which I've faithfully had behind my TV since it's launched. And I'm happy to say that if you do have one of these, it's definitely time to upgrade. This just knocks the dongles into a whole new ball game, into a whole new league of their own. There's a lot of improvements I'm going to talk about. So let's get into the brand new BuzzTV HD5 and see what it's all about. If we take a look at the box of the HD5, a couple specs that BuzzTV want you to know, guys. This is a 4K Ultra HD HDR10 Plus capable box. You have dual transmit and dual receive dual band Wi-Fi, which means the Wi-Fi signal is going to be greatly improved, which is going to reduce buffering. You do have a USB port, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage, about 25-ish available for the user, 5 times the GPU, so it does have the Mali G31 MP2 GPU. You also get 4 times the CPU, and it's running the brand new AM Logic S905 Y4 quad-core processor. This does have Android 11. There's a gigabit LAN port on this dongle as well, and you get their new and improved BuzzTV Bluetooth and infrared remote control. There's a lot to love about the HD5, so I'm just excited to go ahead and take a look what's inside here. As always, the packaging is definitely on point when it comes to BuzzTV. And if I bring back the old VidStick just for comparison, there's definitely no comparison whatsoever, and there's a lot of new features on the HD5 that are really going to set this apart from any other dongle on the market. If you do have a VidStick, I definitely think it's time to upgrade, and the number one reason why is now we have a gigabit LAN port built in right to the dongle itself. So really this is taking the dongle to the next level. This is taking the dongle to a point where you can plug in Ethernet or you can use that improved Wi-Fi. You also have a USB port to plug in an external drive to play all of your favorite movies and files directly from a hard drive to the XD5 itself. Powered over USB-C, definitely a plus. 5 volt at 2 amp. And if we take a look at the other side, there's a little reset button right over there. And that's basically it when it comes to the dongle. It is a little bit larger than your standard dongle, but again, you're getting a lot of brand new features like those dual transmit, dual receive Wi-Fi antenna, and of course the gigabit LAN port right over there. But let's see what else we get inside of the box here. Here's the USB-C cable, and let's just check out this USB-C cable. So here it is. USB-C is the way to go. Definitely like to see USB-C, and you do have a charger as well. And this is the brand new BuzzTV remote control. It's a backlit remote control, Bluetooth and infrared capable. It is universal as well, so you can control your TV from just one remote control. You do have a source input, pause, back, forward, direct access to your live TV with that BuzzTV logo. You can get the menu, you can get easy access to your guide, back button, home button, and you do have a mouse feature built in. It's not an air mouse, it's just a regular point and click type of mouse. Volume up and down, channel. There's your back information, and then you also have these color-coded buttons on the bottom here that are going to correspond with different functions on your TV. So when you're watching live TV, these buttons are going to correspond to certain actions, or they're also going to act as a quick launch button. So if you wanted to quickly launch Plex, or you wanted to quickly launch Disney Plus from the home screen, you can use these color-coded buttons for that. So multi-purpose color-coded button functions, and of course a numeric keypad right on the bottom. And one thing I do want to mention, definitely the ergonomics are a lot better than the old remote control. Definitely a nicer feel, so well done to BuzzTV for that. This is the home screen, and it's using BuzzTV's latest interface, BuzzTV 5, with some minor tweaks and whatnot. And I like what they've done here because everything is very easily navigatable. All of your most frequently used toggles are here, so you can quickly get to Wi-Fi, you can quickly get to Bluetooth, you can quickly access your gigabit Ethernet port if that's how you connect. Now I'm just connected through Wi-Fi, and I think these dual dynamic antennas are a huge improvement over last year's iteration. And I also want to just show you a couple things here. Now going under settings, this is where you're going to see all of your device preferences. If you ever had an Android box, this is something that you're familiar with, so you can go in and you can check all of your sound profiles, and you can go in and you can define what the power key does and all of that good stuff. Just play around with it if you want to set up this box how you want it to set up. Now under server settings, this is where you're going to enter in your information. BuzzTV just sells hardware. They do not sell a subscription. That you have to provide on your own. But what I like about BuzzTV is they give us automatic updates, and that's something that we always like. And with my experience with BuzzTV, they do push out some updates. So if you buy this box, you are going to have some support. And you also do have different home screens. They have BuzzTV Classic, they have a media player, they have Media Player 2. So they give you different types of home screens. This is Android, so you can put whatever launcher you want on this box. Now I personally just like the modern. I think it looks a lot better, and that's the one that I use the most often. But once again, this is Android, so you can set it up how you want to set it up. And BuzzTV out of the gate gives you a couple launchers, so I definitely appreciate that from BuzzTV. I usually like BuzzTV Modern because I think it gives me everything that I need in one place. Something else that's new this year with the brand new remote control, we do get some remote control options. So no longer do you have to fiddle with some buttons on the remote control to turn on or off the backlight. All you have to do is go into the settings here, go under that backlight setting and choose on or off, and that's going to enable it on the remote control. Again, very, very simple, very easy, and that's what I like about this refresh from BuzzTV. And you can also see that if there are updates for the remote control, they will be pushed from this interface as well. But going back to the interface, under Live TV, this is where you can set up all of your most frequently watched channels. So if you want to tune to a channel very, very quickly, all you have to do is click on the channel, it's going to tune right away, and you can see a list of all of your favorites right there. And again, this is using BuzzTV 5 interface, so everything is laid out very, very nicely. Everything is well laid out in my opinion. What I like about this new interface as well is we do have time shift available, so you can pause live TV if you want to, and you can pick up right where you left off. Perfect for game day, perfect for when you just want to go and get that drink or that snack. All you have to do once again is press the pause button on the remote control, and it's going to pause your channel. When you come back, just press play, and it's going to play like nothing has happened. And I really like time shift. I think that's one of the best features on any of these boxes. But going back to the settings, I just want to show you a couple more settings here, and that is under configuration. This is where you can set up some buffer time, and I usually leave it on 10 seconds. This is going to vary depending on your internet connection and whatnot, but I like a little bit more buffer just in case the channel does tune out or whatnot. And then you also have a couple different options for themes, so you can go ahead and you can change the theme and change the colors, and it's going to change it up for you. Again, very customizable, so I definitely like this BuzzTV 5 interface. Just gives us more customization than what we've had before. Some of the other settings I just want to show you. You can have one button recording. You can also have the BuzzTV interface load up live TV the minute you turn on this box. Again, perfect if you just use it for watching TV, if you don't use it for any other apps, and you want to make it as simple as possible for anybody coming over to your house or maybe even an Airbnb to just turn on this player and have access to your live TV channels. Of course, any of these players wouldn't be complete without having your own personal video recorder, your own PVR at that. And with BuzzTV, you can record a one-time show, or you can have it record on multiple days at the same time. So this is perfect for watching any of those current series that you're watching. You can have it stored to your internal storage or any of the USB drive. So again, I like this PVR feature. I think that's definitely something that everybody looks for on one of these boxes. And you also have a couple options with PVR as well. And this is where you're going to set up that time shift as well. If you'd like to add any extra recording time, you can do so as well. Here's that time shift. You can force USB time shift. And again, I have my cache on my USB drive. I just think it makes it a little bit easier. And you can set the cache as well. So I like to set it to the maximum amount possible. That's going to give me the most buffer time. So if I do have an extended time away from the TV, I can still come back and press play and pick up like I never left. So that's your PVR and time shift options as well. You can also download your video on demand and you'll see them there. You can also download your catch-up if your provider supports catch-up. Again, everything's very customizable, and that's what I like about this new box. You even have parental controls if you want to control some of those channels. If you don't want your kids watching X-rated or R-rated TV shows, you can go ahead and set that up right there. And that's really it when it comes to the live TV options. I think the BuzzTV interface is really nice, and it loads the channels very, very quickly. Everything is high quality as you'd imagine. 4K plays really nice if your service supports 4K as well. Now going on the video on demand, they did a couple refresh when it comes to your video on demand. And again, I think they did a nice job. Everything is well laid out. Everything looks really, really crisp and clean. And with that super fast AM Logic 905X4 processor, everything is super smooth, buttery smooth at that. And that's the same when it comes to your TV favorites. Everything is well laid out. Everything it loads very, very quickly, very, very smooth. And you can see if we just scroll down, it's going to catch up really, really quickly. So again, I definitely like this player. BuzzTV did a really nice job when it comes to their player. But one of the things that I'm really excited about is the fact that we now get 4K channels on some of the more popular streaming applications. Now, just as a disclaimer, I have not been able to get 4K to work. The company does say 4K does work, but I am happy to say 1080p definitely works on this box, and that's something super new. That's something really, really that I give them credit for however they were able to do it, because a lot of these boxes, as you guys probably know, do not play 4K really well. They don't even play 1080, they don't even play 720. A lot of these boxes will only play about 480 or so, so I am happy to see that BuzzTV did a nice job when it comes to getting support for their player. But I am happy to say once again, Disney Plus works, Paramount Plus works, Plex works, Prime works, YouTube does play in 4K, so I am happy about that. I definitely like this player. Not really going to have to worry about scratching up that lens. And let me tell you, speaking of apps, there are 2 app stores available. One is Aptoid TV, where you'll have to download some of these applications like Netflix, which you can't find on the Google Play Store for this specific box. But you can go ahead and download it, and you can download it directly from Aptoid TV, and it is basically just another app store. But if you want to use the Google Play Store, that's here as well. So we do have the Google Play Store. And it looks like BuzzTV has kind of manipulated this box so it looks like Google TV. So you can see here, it's very well laid out. Everything is nicely organized with the Google Play Store. So just to scroll through, you can see you have all of these apps. Now granted, with any of these boxes, some will work, some will not work. But the main point of buying one of these BuzzTV boxes is that you already have your own service, and that's what you want to use. But now thanks to the compatibility list, you can go ahead and play from these major players, and that's something huge. Now let's just go ahead and play an AV1 file sample for you guys and just take a look at the quality. Again, this is a very capable portable dongle. Despite its size, this is definitely a high-powered dongle that you can take with you and play just about any file that you want. This is a dongle that is really super capable. And thanks to having the AV1 codec, you can definitely watch some high-quality videos. You can definitely watch some really high bitrate content, whether you're just streaming or whether you have it on a USB drive connected directly to that USB port. Or of course, you can also just transfer it over thanks to having about 25 gigabytes of storage available. Taking a look at the jellyfish sample, this is at 140 megabit a second, 4K UHD, and you can see it's a 10-bit file, so this is a high quality file, and the HD5 has no problem playing it whatsoever. So the next thing we want to do is kind of up that to 160 and kind of see how this thing does with 160. So let's let the jellyfish do their thing and swim around, looking super awesome, I might add. No problems with 160 at all. Now it's time to boost it up to 200 megabit a second, and let's see just how capable this HD5 is. And you can see the jellyfish are swimming, doing their thing. No problem at 200 megabit. So a really capable player. There's the beautiful jellyfish. Those are some awesome creatures, definitely some alien creatures if you ask me. So let's up the game once again. Let's see if we can do a 250 megabit a second. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Just a tiny bit of lag, so that's definitely not playing at 250. But still, you'll be able to play most 4K content without any issues at all. Now let's take a look at some 4K content that we have. This is Black Panther, 2160p, 4K Blu-ray rip. And let's just go ahead and play this with MX Player once again. We can quickly fast forward and you can see it doesn't even skip a beat. Everything just starts off right when you let your finger off of that fast forward button. Everything looks awesome, guys. This is definitely a very capable player, no doubt about that whatsoever. Next, let's take a look at a 4K HDR sample. No problems playing this. Very nice, high quality. The image is super clean, super crisp. Everything looks great as you'd imagine. And if we go to another sample here, again, this is a HDR UHD 4K sample. Plays really nicely, so if you have any files that you want to put on a USB drive, they're going to play very nicely as well. So that's been my review of the HD5, and if you are interested in picking this up, check my link down below where I can save you guys a little bit of coin. That's what I like to do. I think I can get you free shipping and save you about 10% as well, so it's win-win for everybody. But this is just setting a brand new standard for dongles. This is setting a brand new high standard for dongles everywhere in the Android field. With gigabit Ethernet, with that improved Wi-Fi, this is something that you're definitely going to enjoy using. You can watch your favorite TV shows, you can watch your favorite TV channels, you can watch your favorite anything that you want thanks to the HD5's capabilities. If you have any questions about it, let me know down in the comments below, but I really appreciate you watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video.